name is HMartinez, and I'm presenting my term project for the AREN3301 Stochastics course. The study focuses on determining the average length of strawberries from the brand Fresh Strawberries purchased from my local grocer. I collected my samples by selecting the strawberry cartons with minimal inspection. The cartons were purchased on the same day from the same store. To obtain my measurements, I first removed the stem and leaves from the berry, as my focus is on the length of the strawberry flesh. Then I obtained a rough measurement of the whole berry using a ruler and a straight edge. I then cut the strawberry in half lengthwise, doing my best to do so straight down the longest point. This allowed me to get a more accurate measurement of both halves, of which I kept the longest. I compared the longer measurement to the rough measurement to ensure they were not grossly inaccurate. All measurements were done in centimeters to the nearest tenth. Here I have all 53 data points represented both tabularly and in a graph depicting an approximation of the normal distribution. As previously mentioned, I attempted to select my samples randomly by grabbing the cartons without looking very closely. However, I believe that my method of selection did not account for potential bias and could have been improved. That being said, the data was selected randomly and the sample size is significantly less than 10% of the population, therefore meeting the criteria for independence. There is one outlier highlighted in the table. Data point 10 is 5.2 centimeters, which is the longest recorded length from the sample, and is 0.3 centimeters longer than the second longest measurement. While this is an outlier, I'm making the assumption that the 0.3 centimeters would not be considered particularly extreme, therefore the normality criteria is also met. Here I have my calculations for the mean, variance, standard deviation, standard error, critical value, and confidence interval. The mean is approximately 3.80 centimeters. The variance is approximately 0.232 centimeters squared. The standard deviation is 0.481 centimeters, and the standard error is approximately 0.066. The critical value is determined with a degree of freedom being 52 and at a 95% confidence, equaling 2.007. Finally, the confidence interval turned out to be 3.67 centimeters to 3.93 centimeters. To conclude, the average length of strawberries from the brand Fresh Strawberries purchased at my local HEB is between 3.67 centimeters to 3.93 centimeters, determined with a 95% confidence. The study could be improved in a few ways. The randomness of the sample selection could have been increased by blindly selecting the cartons. Increasing the sample size by purchasing more cartons would have also significantly improved the study, as well as all 53 data points came from only 2 cartons. The accuracy of the measurement could have also been improved.